Davis was born in the Waterhouse district of Kingston in 1972. He was involved in the music industry from a young age, started toasting at the age of 5, and was encouraged by his uncle Sidney Knowles, who played drums for Jimmy Cliff. He won the Tasty Talent contest in 1981, 5-9, and radio DJ Barry G introduced him to local sound system operators, who helped to establish the popularity of the young DJ, who became known as Beenie Man. He recorded his debut single, Too Fancy, with record producer Henry Junjo Laws in 1981, with Laws also including him on the 1983 album Junjo Presents Two Big Sounds alongside established stars such as Dillinger, Fathead, and Ringo. His debut album, The Invincible Beenie Man, the 10-year-old DJ wonder, was produced by Bunny Lee and released in 1983. His first hit single following the same year with the Winston Holness produced, Over the Sea. In 1984 Beenie Man recorded some material with Barrington Levy, released 10 years later, but his music career was put on hold while he finished school, and spent time traveling to the United Kingdom, United States, and Canada. 1990s return. Edit. Beenie Man continued performing and honed his craft beside the then dominant dancehall figures including Ninjaman, Admiral Bailey and Shabba Ranks.
Well, one thing we have to tell them is Sting 10 is this. I man sing who seek knowledge, get them wisdom increase. I man not believe in.
He found his artistic home at the Shocking Vibes studio, where he continued to record singles with only moderate success in the early 1990s. His career gained momentum after a performance at the Reggae Sunsplash Festival in 1992, and a rivalry with Bounty Killer began the following year after Beenie Man was accused of stealing Bounty Killer's style and catchphrases.
I'm married to that boy. I don't need that. You're a pirate, right? Hold on. On a second. Hold on. My own. You're a pirate. Get scrap of war. You're a barber. You're an interpretator. Everything I say you repeat after. Different chop. Slipping. War your dad. Long time I want to hold you and crush you like a roach. But to kill a one burger, you know, no mercy. Wait up. Beenie Man dead. Tell him don't give me the argument. Kill me, come to kill me.
I'm prepared for the surprise. No, we're not prepared now. I just act me I do. And I'm just running for me act.
You expecting him at any time?
No, I'm not expecting nobody because them say no clashing now go on.
Yes.
So when them run on, we have to just give it all because we can't do job back for nothing.
The rivalry was captured on the 1994 album Guns Out, with the two artists settling the feud with a sound clash. 5. Beenie Man had his first #1 single in Jamaica in 1993 with Matty, produced by Ephraim Barrett, Donovan and Dave Mills on the Shelley Power Records label, and he won the DJ of the Year award the same year, the first of 8 consecutive awards.
Why you keep me with me gun next thing? Your lyrics done. See me kill her now. Where's Beenie Man have to say yourself? Where them chop?
So I'm not preach violence no more.
A tattered album cover is soon produced, a memento of 10-year-old Moses Davis's first steps as a DJ.
Ragamuffin, me selector, ragamuffin, you big. Ragamuffin, me selector, ragamuffin. A sound boy sight my sound and rush him. You don't know my selector color and not what in the selector get mad. I use a dub and chop him. Lick him down around the whole dance, I'll rush him. Judgment! Me hit 293, a wicked man it name. And check the writing. And it's right long time. Here is where we used to string up a boat set, you know. Yeah, about here and Well, it's story no end, from beginning to end. Me a chat microphone from me little bit. Me used to chat pan Lee's, a man bring a D's King Johnny sound, I used to DJ it. But man a fight over mic, and man a fight for stripe. So the fight when me get me a feel leave it. But when me pick up me whip, 79 me spit. And which part me enter up a taste it.
Having failed to give satisfaction at Sting, Beenie Man says he'll be pulling out all the stops for Sunsplash.
International stardom. Edit. Partially as a result of prodding from his producers, Sly and Robbie, with whom he recorded cover versions of Bob Marley's Crazy Baldhead and No Woman No Cry in 1994, the latter a Jamaican chart topper. Beenie Man converted to the Rastafari movement, as did several of his contemporaries at the time, although in 2005 he stated, "I have not converted. I was baptized an Ethiopian Orthodox and at the age of 10 I became a Judah Coptic." In 1994, he was signed by Island Records and released the critically acclaimed album Blessed, which established his reputation internationally. In 1995 he toured the United Kingdom and joined up again with Barrington Levy to record an updated jungle version of Levy's Under Me Sensi. In 1995, Beenie Man collaborated with Dennis Brown and Tristan Palmer to release 3 Against War and Mad Cobra and Lieutenant Stitchie on Mad Cobra meets Lieutenant Stitchie and Beenie Man. He also collaborated with Lady Saw on Healing, Sanchez on Refugee, and Michael Prophet on Gun, in bass, further establishing his reputation. He took another step up the ladder in 1996, releasing the seminal Maestro, produced by Patrick Roberts and shot him to UK fame. During the period from the mid to late 1990s, Beenie Man dominated the Jamaican charts to the extent that he perhaps had a good claim to the crown of Dancehall King, a title only bestowed previously on Yellow Man in the early 1980s. Beenie Man's first real break into the United States came in 1997. He heard an instrumental rhythm by an unknown producer named Jeremy Harding, and demanded to add his voice to the rhythm. So this was the birth of his first international hit. He recorded Who Am I, and the single quickly went gold. It opened the doors for the world to see a new reggae star in the pages of Newsweek and other major media outlets. During this time he received an impressive number of international music awards, including a MOBO Award for Best International Reggae Act in 1998, 11th while remaining at the top of the local charts. In 2000, Beenie Man released Art and Life, which featured Arturo Sandoval and Wyclef Jean, the Fugees, for which received a Grammy Award for Best Reggae Album. In the same year he co-produced with Wyclef Jean the debut album by actor Steven Seagal. And, like many dancehall artists, he is outspoken on a number of social issues, as exemplified by songs such as Steve Biko and Murderer. In 2000 thing as well as rhymes by Shauna.
You want a proper fix? You want to get your cake? You want a cheese stick?
He thus cemented his fan base on both sides of the Atlantic. He had hits in the United Kingdom in 1998 with Who Am I, number 10, in 2003 with Street Life, number 13, and Feel It Boy, number 9, a duet with Janet Jackson, and in 2004 with Dude, number 7, and King of the Dancehall. Also in 2004, the Associated Press observed that Beenie Man had become a name brand artist worldwide, and called him King of the Dancehall Reggae. He was also a judge for the 6th Annual Independent Music Awards to support independent artists' careers. In April 2008, it was announced that Beenie Man was to co-write and star in the film Kingston. In October 2010, Beenie Man came out with the EP I'm Drinking Rum and Red Bull, which included 4 songs, In Drinking Rum and Red Bull, I'm Okay, and 2 versions of Stack and Pile. He later released the full album on the 28th of February 2011. In Drinking Rum and Red Bull features Future Fambo. In September 2008, Beenie Man was cleared of charges of tax evasion. In April 2009, Beenie Man signed with Brooklyn Entertainment, a new record label formed by Eric Nix and the Trackmasters, in preparation to release his new album The Legend Returns. The music video for the release of his new single, Gimme Gimme, being shot in Canada on the 18th of April 2009. The song, Let's Go, was released on the Overproof Rhythm compilation album in 2011. In 2014, Beenie Man and long-term rival Bounty Killer put aside the differences and recorded a single together, Legendary.
Bounty Killer.
Yo, digital presence,
Legends for life, legends forever. Legends of
The two performed a well-received versus battle together on Instagram during the COVID-19 pandemic quarantine on the 23rd of May 2020. Around that time, Vibe described them as two of the most legendary icons in dancehall. Personal life. Edit. Beenie Man married Michelle Dangle Downer on the 22nd of August 2006. In June 2007, Beenie Man separated from his wife. In March 2010, they released a duet single entitled, You Are My First, although at the time they were separated. The couple filed for divorce in 2011. All legalities were completed in 2019. Controversy. Edit. Anti-gay lyrics. Edit. The lyrics to some of his songs have been criticized for inciting the murder of homosexuals. He was removed from the 2004 MTV Video Music Awards after protests by gay rights activists. That same year, Beenie Man was stopped by police at Heathrow Airport in London, after the cancellation of a concert in the United Kingdom. He then issued an apology for the lyrics through his record company. 2005, gay rights group Outrage suspended their opposition to Beenie Man after he agreed not to play songs featuring homophobic lyrics, and he performed in London that The following year, he claimed his lyrics were anti-pedophilia, not against consensual homosexual relationship. In 2007, it was reported that Beenie Man, along with several other artists, had signed the Reggae Compassionate Act, an agreement to cease performances of anti-gay material.
Hi, this is Beenie Man, and to all my people who love the music, and to all my fans and well-wishers. I get to understand that people are still creating problems for me to work, but listen to what I have to say. Let me make this clear and straight. I have nothing against no one. I respect each and every human being, regardless of which race or creed, regardless of which religious belief you believe in, and regardless of which sexual preference you have, including gay and lesbian people. I respect all human beings. I'm just begging all one to respect each and every one belief, because we are human beings and this is what we do. Do not fight against me for some song that I sing 20 years ago. There's no one in this world is the same person as how there was 20 years ago. You know I'm not. You understand? So I was a kid.
He later denied that he had signed the act.
Live their life differently from my life. I still have to respect.
2010, protests have continued to cause cancellations of his concerts in some countries, including New Zealand, Belgium and the Netherlands. In 2012, Beenie Man apologized to the gay community for his earlier homophobic lyrics. Let me make this clear and straight. I have nothing against no one. I respect each and every human being, regardless of which race or creed, regardless of which religious belief you believe in, and regardless of which sexual preference you are, including gays and lesbian people. I respect all human. Please, I am begging you, do not have me up for some songs I wrote a long time ago. I love each and every one and am just begging each and everyone to do the same. In other interviews, however, he was quoted making statements such as, I never apologized, and, I told them to leave us alone, to try to understand where we are coming from. Prior to coming to New Zealand for a concert, Gaines.com news site asked Beenie Man about the homophobic lyrics in his earlier songs.
20 years ago. There's no one in this world is the same.
He hung up the telephone without answering. In 2006, veteran DJ Yellowman publicly chastised Beenie Man for his hit, King of the Dancehall.
What you do? I'm Moses Davis, my name, you know my father, the three of them. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yellow man don't know him father. You can't call me command man. You can't do that, man. Disrespect you, disrespect. I mean, never disrespect you. All me do is sing over your song. For show homage to you publicly.
The man say you shouldn't sing his song, Beenie.
I know me sing him song. A VP send call me and say, yo, them want put out a respect album with some songs where they make it back in the 80s. Them want me to sing Zungo Zungo Zeng. See, the only thing in our song for Yellow Man is Zungo Zungo Zeng, and it's not theme style, or Zuzu style.
Yeah.
Yellow Man forgot to me I come from them days.
Yeah, but a Yellow Man voice song, Beenie.
In a business where you want to say a theme style, a Zuzu style, where you tell me about.
Known as King Yellowman, since the 1980s, the DJ took exception to Beenie Man proclaiming himself king, as well as comments Beenie made regarding his appearance.
I just want to know where I'm located in Jamaica. That's me can give him a link, you know. But, my brother, me not go fight with them two evil there.
Regarding the title of King, Yellowman stated, him trying to make people feel like him was here before me, but him never day here before me, because dem planning to do dem official crowning them claims say is an official crowning, but dem a use some a die media as some of them organization.
Some songs where they make it back in the 80s. Them want me to sing Zungo Zungo Zeng.
Beenie Man made comments later that year in German-based Rhythm magazine, comparing Bounty Killer to Yellowman in appearance. Bounty Killer is a great artiste and he's ugly, too. He's got a rough thing about him. Jamaicans like that from the Shabba Rankin days and the King Stid days and the Yellowman days. They like ugly people. And responded, him can diss me all him like, but him can't diss the Jamaican public. What kinda ting that him say in a Rhythm magazine? If me ugly, him pretty, me no say me wear shirt, him wear blouse, me wear pants, him wear skirt. Legal issues. Edit. Court case. Edit. On the 1st of January 2021, Beenie Man was charged for breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act (DRMA) and the Noise Abatement Act after he held an event in Jamaica in violation of measures to combat the COVID-19 pandemic.
Legends for life, legends forever, and at the end of the day, them have to call with
Legendary, 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 come on, legendary. With him a brag, man done that already.
It gives me great pleasure to make these two acknowledgements for Bounty Killer, Rodney Price, and Beenie Man, Moses Davis. In the spirit of unity, in the spirit of our creativity, these two gentlemen have created a music genre. They have created pop culture. They have contributed to Jamaica's popularity around the world. They are icons of our music and our culture. On behalf of the people of Jamaica, we wish to acknowledge your work and contribution to Jamaica.
Zaga. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. Thank you very much. But thank to the heart of Jamaican people. Thank you, each and everyone. Thank you for supporting us for all these years. I've been waiting for this for all these years. Can somebody say Zaga, Zaga, Zaga now?
Yellow. Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. I just want to say I'm humbled and grateful to receive this. This is a milestone. This is something that a lot of us never get to receive while we can celebrate. So my brother Moses, we as we came from rivals and now to iconic idols.
Zaga. God is good. God is good. Respect. Love enough.
Happy Independence, Jamaica. All proud Jamaican. This is us. It's been over a decade I cannot travel to certain country. This is certainly a Jamaican milestone. Yardman team.
Can there be more than one king?
Of music, of dancehall?
Of dancehall.
Michael Jackson, the king of pop. Who else is the king of pop? Don't worry, I'm waiting.
I mean, Prince might float over here and say it's me.
But there's only one king. If you try to fight the king is gonna kill you. You know that.
All right. Because you got to dethrone the king, right?
What?
Some Game of Thrones shit right here.
No, man. But you see, the problem is, I'm not fighting him. He's a great artist. Like he's the number one artist.
Right.
I'm not taking that.
You're not refuting that, right?
I'm not, never will, because he's a great artist. He's a great lyricist, and he's a great recording artist. Yeah, but to be a king, you have to be a people person, and you have to be a good performer. That's it. If you're not a good performer and you're not a people person, how the hell are you going to be the king? Or the hell are you going to talk to the people? Or the hell the people is going to follow you? And this is what it is. It's not like I'm trying to say, okay, he cannot be. He can be if he be everything. You see?
I say we keep them bad for tit and plug. You're the DJ Spade. You're the link darker than 3 shades.